Will this be their final moment together?
You're not putting yourself in danger.
No!
A killer home and away, next on 7.
Previously on Home and Away.
Oh, it's good to see you carry on tradition. It's important to us too. For example, in China, plates wouldn't be cleared until everyone had finished eating.
Oh.
If plates are cleared too early in China, guests will think you want them to leave.
Eves used to work for the federal police and Hugo used to pay him off. He said he's as bad as they come. He's a killer.
If you help us get Eves, we can offer you protection. But it's not going to wipe the slate clean. I'm still going to have to arrest you.
Yeah.
I've had way too much experience chasing you.
I've almost got that warrant. Are you ready to head out to the Mackenzie farm?
Hand me your weapon.
What?
Well, I had to hand mine in back at the station, didn't I? Now hand it over. Right. Let's get this show on the road. If I didn't know better, I think you don't trust me.
What's a few broken police regulations between friends, huh?
Oh, you've broken a few yourself in the last few months, Sergeant. Getting a warrant for the farm when you were told to lay off. Punching out Austin to get his DNA. Helping Derek Quaid escape from custody. You know, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Whatever you say, Senior Detective.
Oh, call me Gordo, will you? Look, we're on the same side. We should be able to show a little faith in one another, and being slowed because you're a weapon to a sub-officer doesn't show a lot of faith, now does it?
Faith has got nothing to do with it.
See, I'm sorry to hear you say that because I work a lot from faith. For instance, I have faith that Austin's girlfriend's hiding him out of the farm. I have faith that he's left a stack of evidence lying around for us to find. And I have faith that for as long as I'm in town, you'll follow my orders without question, exactly.
Like a glass house.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, no. You just sit down. I'll do this. You can do the night off.
Oh, thank you.
She could do with the year off after last week.
So could you?
Hey, how's Martha and Hugo holding up?
They sounded okay on the phone. I think they're handling it better than Zabe and me.
Hey, I think we're handling it okay for a couple of people who nearly died a few days ago.
Have you seen much of them?
I went over the other day and Mum and I are going over tonight.
You sure that's a good idea?
We want to spend as much time as we can with Hugo before he leaves.
Well, I understand you're trying to put this behind you, but not to the point of forgetting what's happened.
I haven't, Rachel. I don't think I could ever forget.
Then you'll realise that while Hugo's still here, everyone associated with him is at risk.
Look, I tend to agree with Rachel on this one, actually. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad Hugo's alive. I really am. But after last week, I don't want anyone to go through that again.
He should leave town now before he causes any more damage.
When someone you love needs your help, you don't turn your back on him. And you don't tell him to get out of town.
You do if he almost gets his own family killed through his selfishness.
Rach. Maybe we should take off, eh? Come on.
You've got to get these off me, Charlie. I can't be around when Eves gets here.
You're not going anywhere.
I am a sitting duck if I stay here. You guys are even bigger targets.
He wouldn't do anything in front of Angelo and I.
Yeah, he would. The guy shot one of his own men in a police station so he wouldn't talk. He's not going to take any chances.
What if we jump in the car and we leave now?
We'll run into them on the way there, or he'll get me back at the station.
I can't just let you go. Angelo spent too long looking for you, and without you, he's got no case against the people you worked for.
He's got no case if I'm dead. And that's what's going to happen if Eves gets to me. Look, even if I survive tonight, he'll get to me. He'll find a way. Please, let me go.
I can't do it.
Help me help you bring this guy down. I'll turn myself in afterwards, I promise.
You'll have to excuse me if I've had a little bit of trouble believing that.
Listen, if you get Eves, you won't even need me for the case. You can bring down the whole operation using him. But if I'm here when he arrives, then I'm dead, and you've got nothing.
I'm not doing anything until I speak to Angelo.
Sergeant Rosetta.
Angelo, it's me. I'm with Martha and Hugo.
Yeah, I'm just at work, but I'll be home soon.
Okay, you with Eves?
Yeah, got it in one. So I can't talk for long.
Right, is anyone else with you?
No. Look, I should really get back to work, but you should get home as soon as you can.
Okay, wait. Do you think Hugo's right about Eves?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Would we be able to offer Hugo protection back at the station?
No, I don't think that's going to happen either. But stay safe and lock the doors. Okay, sweetheart. Bye.
That didn't sound good.
No. I must be crazy.
Charlie, please don't do this.
I don't want to, but it's the safest option. This is only until Eves is gone. Once it's all clear, you come back, I turn you in.
Understood.
Hugo, you break your word and I'm going to arrest Martha and anyone else who knew you were back here for harbouring a fugitive.
Okay. I'll be all right. Take care of it for me.
The parents went to bed early.
Yeah, they were tired after all that travelling.
What is that noise? Is that a low-flying plane or is that snoring?
That's my parents. They're loud even when they're asleep. Why do you think I moved out?
I hope that doesn't go on all night.
Roger's dad's snoring. It's hard to read.
Oh, sorry, mate. You're going to have to get used to it for the next couple of weeks. And that's not my dad, that's my mum.
You're kidding.
Oh, I'm serious. She's the louder of the two. But if you value your life, you will say nothing. She doesn't realise she does it, and no one's been game enough to tell her.
How am I meant to get to sleep then?
Well, you could always sneak in there and roll her on the side.
No.
That's what Greenpeace said. The only other option is earplugs. I never go near my parents without them. You can also use them when they're awake. Throw a straw in the bathroom.
Wow, it's amazing they can both put up with that.
Well, they're perfect for each other.
You do argue a lot. You sure they're not Greek?
No. Well, it's just their way of communicating. I've never known Mum and Dad to argue for very long. It's never serious.
Yeah, I used to say that about my parents until they separated.
No, not them. I mean, sure, they were arguing a little more than they normally do, but I think they were just showing off to you.
Fair enough. Well, do you think we're going to turn out like that? We have been brought up by squabbling experts.
Well, I don't know about your parents, but God definitely broke the mold when he made mine, so I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Sergeant, I need to borrow your phone. I left mine at the station. Do I need to give you another lecture about how I'm your superior?
What are you doing?
Checking who called you last. Charlie. Is this the same as Senior Constable Charlie Buckton from the station? AKA Sweetheart.
That was a personal call that had nothing to do with business.
You know, I'm really starting to think you don't trust me.
These earplugs aren't strong enough.
Oh, yeah, I know, Vij. We have to turn the movie off.
Well, she's gone up a couple of octaves since she last stayed with me. You've heard of Chinese water torture? Well, this is what they use when they run out of water.
Yeah, but what happens when VJ needs to sleep? He doesn't have school tomorrow. How bad is the roof of your place, really?
I thought about it. It's really bad.
Oh, I don't know. Listen to your iPod, and when you need to go to sleep, count sheep.
Well, maybe I can try counting the time she goes.
Oh, night, Vij. Oh, right.
They barely arrived in town and already they're disrupting everyone. During the night time, they're like a brass band. During the day, they argue like pit bulls. It's not good.